much. And thank you, Fida. We so much appreciate the invitation. And let me just kindly permit me to maintain the existing protocol, and not without mentioning my twin brother, the son, my brother, my friend, Barrister Kehinde Eleja. Thank you very much, sir. And the member of ITEBO and the chairman of my committee, UNODC, Hadia, we appreciate you. Then the NDLA, the passionate NDLA commander, we appreciate you too. And the chairperson of this occasion, then the learned colleague. I think, do I have the right to say that? I went to school too now. All right. The legal luminaries, we appreciate you and we appreciate this initiative. Uh, Actually, I was detailed to come and represent the senator. He is so much passionate about it. The moment I sent him the card, the invitation sent to me by the chairperson, and I saw it and I saw the tea there about drug abuse. I don't know where the inspiration came from, and I so much passionate about campaign against drug abuse to the point that he mentioned it on the floor of Senate, and is already working on certain bills to be pushed to that regard. And by the grace of God, there will be some deliberate actions on the part of the National Assembly about the drug abuse, because it's really, really killing the future of this country. And without preempting the commander of NDLA, it is said, and the day I learned that, it's so painful, that the Kwara State is leading in terms of drug abuse at the North Central. It's a terrible one. Kwara State is leading in terms of drug abuse at North Central. It's so alarming, and this is one of the reasons the Malam Soli Mustafa, the senator representing Kwara Central Senatorial District and the chairman, Senate Committee on Agricultural Product Services and Rural Development, Turaki of Ilorin, he took it personal, and he became passionate about it, that something deliberate must be done about this court, and that we have to put an end to it, and it has to be reduced to the BRS minimum. By the grace of God, that we shall achieve by His grace. So he sent me this message, and coincidentally, an ambassador of NDLA on drug abuse. We have been doing this for the past more than 10, 15 years now, that have been running campaign against drug abuse. And one of the things I did, I think maybe this assembly will allow me to say this, and the commander. So I want to say this for the first time in public, and there was a time why they gave me NDLA will not just give you the ambassadorial status just because you're campaigning, but there must be certain things that you have done that we call for that. At one particular spot in GRA, there was this guy that came all the way from Lagos, and they came here to sell drugs to our youth. And on a daily basis, he made nothing less than 700,000 from these sales. Made a lot of money. And he was able to mix a lot of things together. Codeine, about 40, 50 bottles. India hemp, Refron, all those kind of terrible drugs. Mix them together, and they mix charcoal with it. And some of our students, the youth, will go there to buy it for the rate of 500 naira, 1,005, and every time. At a point, these students began to fell on bike. So they are getting scissors. And at the point if a girl should take it, one particular case, just about 6 years ago, a particular girl took it, and about 5 guys slept with her, and she didn't know throughout. Yeah, she passed out. She wouldn't know. So I got to know about it, and they are dangerous. So I went to NDLA, and I said I reported the case, and I love their professional way of handling things. They took it up. They said, all right, fine. I should not tell anybody again. I should not discuss this with anybody again. That I should just leave it for them to do. So they started their job. They had their ways. Just about maybe a month or 2 months later, they busted the place. And over 60 people were arrested that night. They are taken to their station, and everything stopped. The guy was arrested, and today there's nothing like that again. So we're able to save lives because children were already dying. It was a terrible one. So we're so proud from Senator Salim Mustafa's camp. He's so passionate about this and telling you that again, and they will be ready to support in whatever capacity that we need to make sure that this campaign reaches the grassroots. And part of the things that is thinking of that this campaign must be made unconventional in the sense that our approach to the campaign should be made so local, not academic, that we should use all the stakeholders, the chief imams, the imam of each mosque, the pastors, all of them. They should be the advocates. I want to tell you that the society believe more in the imams and the pastors than the politicians. I can tell you that for free. Especially, they represent God. So when they speak that they are speaking God, and of course, most of them are doing that. So whichever means that is going to be meaningful, and the distinguished senator is ready to partner with FIDA, with NDLE to drive this campaign home. And by the grace of God, we are going to get it right. So my own take about drug abuse, without preempting you, sir, is that drug abuse is my own approach. This time I want to speak about it. It's quite spiritual. It's spiritual. And there are demons. Yeah, demons that is taking over our youth. I'm telling you that. It goes beyond juvenile delinquent. No, it's not about, it goes beyond that. Because in those days when you see somebody abusing drug, taking it, they are always the children from no good home, maybe from poor background. But nowadays, the children of the rich, the children who had the tendency, the potential to become governor, president, senator, are the one abusing the drug. Very brilliant children. Perfect qualification that qualifies them to be anything in our society. Now imagine a drug addict becoming a governor or become a president or becoming anything, then you can imagine what the society will turn to. So we have to make sure that when I say spiritual, the shaitan is the one championing this cause, because he promised God that I was going to do that. He said that everything you give people, I'm going to make sure that I give them the alternative to it. And when God said, and I want to tell us here that when God loves you, when God said that I love you, when you want to know if God really loves somebody, it's not by position. No, that's the mistake we made. It's not that somebody has a lot of money, latest car. That doesn't mean God loves the person. All those ones, they are tests. Somebody became a governor, president. That does not mean God loves the person. There are so many people that have become governor, president. It doesn't mean love of God. No. God can give that to anybody. It's immaterial to him. Anybody can become anything. And to see yet, it may not end well. But God said, notice it. When I love you, he said, but I also be like, La khawfu alayhim wa la hum yahzanun. God said, you will never be sad and you will never be afraid. That's it. Anytime you find yourself anywhere, you think, no matter how the condition, how tough it is, and you still have this rest of mind that everything is going to be all right. You are not afraid that, okay, somebody is coming after you. I'm telling you that God, you are a choosing one. It's not by how much you have your bank account. It's not by the position or qualification. It's by that rest of mind. That's the only thing he promised. That the way you are going to identify people that I love, la khawfun alayhim wa la hum yahzanun. They will never be sad and they will never be afraid. Now, devil now understood that. That's okay. If that's what you promised them, I'm going to give them something that will not make them to be afraid and you always make them happy. And then by the time you question these drug addicts, how do you feel when you take the drug? They say, I feel high. People become like tiny mosquito that you don't want to be afraid and they always want to be happy. So it's devil that is providing the alternative. You have to rise up and fight against it. So my message today from the distinguished senator is that by the grace of God, in whatever capacity, is ready to support FIDA, NDLA to fight this scourge all are. And by the grace of God, we shall win. Thank you and God bless.